Archangel Michael says, "Listen carefully, my beloved child, for this message cannot wait another heartbeat. Something beyond your imagination is unfolding at this very moment, and your name, yes, your name, has been written in a place few ever see." Heaven itself trembled when this decision was made, and the truth will soon knock at your door with a weight that will change your destiny forever. The air around you may feel heavier tonight, but that is not fear, it is the energy of what's coming for you. A millionaire's final words have echoed through silence, and within those last breaths, your name escaped his lips. Those who stood beside his bed were stunned, confused, and terrified because they realized something divine was at work. As his eyes dimmed, he whispered your name one last time, commanding that everything he owned, his estate, his accounts, his legacy, would be passed to you. And even though you've never met him, the connection runs deeper than this lifetime. Somewhere in your past, you did something pure that tied your spirit to his. Stay with me now, don't scroll, because what you are about to hear next will send chills through your body. Those managing his assets have already begun the process, quietly transferring the ownership, but they are being watched. There are people who don't want you to know this truth, and their silence hides their fear of what you're about to receive. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The documents are being signed behind closed doors, under dim lights, by trembling hands. The man's lawyer hesitated before revealing the letter with your name, but destiny cannot be stopped once it has begun. You may have felt restless lately, as if something big is about to happen. That's because your spirit already knows. A secret envelope with your initials on it has already been prepared. Inside it is the proof of your inheritance, a letter sealed with a golden mark and words written by a hand that knew time was running out. The energy of that letter carries both grief and divine favor, for it was written with tears and love. Archangel Michael says, "Your life is shifting faster than you can understand." The forces of heaven have aligned your timeline with this moment, not by coincidence but by command. The things you lost, the betrayals, the pain, all of it was part of the setup for this revelation. The millionaire who spoke your name was not an ordinary soul. He was chosen long ago to be a vessel of divine restitution, to return what was stolen from you by life, to restore the balance, and to ensure that your lineage would never suffer again. His wealth was not just money, it was karma repaying what you were owed. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Somewhere right now, his attorney is sitting at a grand desk, staring at the papers he's afraid to send. He knows your name doesn't belong to his list of wealthy families, yet it glows with a strange light in every record. It's as though something greater has overwritten reality itself to make space for your miracle. The signature that once controlled billions has faded into silence, and now, the ink that replaces it bears your destiny. You are being written into the story of power, not because of luck, but because your spirit earned it through suffering that few ever witnessed. Every tear, every betrayal, every lonely night, they were currencies, and now they're being redeemed. Stay with me. Don't skip. What's coming is beyond your imagination. The people who mocked you will soon pretend to be proud of you, and those who left you behind will try to return as if nothing happened. But heaven remembers who stood by you and who turned away. Archangel Michael stands beside you as a witness to this moment. He is clearing every obstacle, every false claim, every delay that tried to block this blessing. The silence you feel before dawn is the sound of angels moving papers with invisible hands. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You were never forgotten. Even when it felt like the world turned its back, there were unseen meetings, sacred alignments, and people being positioned to serve your breakthrough. The dying man who named you did so under divine instruction. His final mission was to ensure your future was secure. He left clues scattered across his life, donations, letters, sealed bank boxes, all connected by the same signature, all pointing back to you. The number that appears around you lately, the repeating digits, the signs, the sudden memories, are confirmations from heaven that this is real. The people managing the inheritance are not aware of the full power behind it. They think it's just about money, but Archangel Michael says it's spiritual justice disguised as wealth. What's about to come to you will not just change your finances, it will alter your entire path. Your name has been spoken in boardrooms where you have never walked. Mysterious voices whisper your destiny across glass walls, deciding what portion will reach you, but heaven is ensuring you receive it all. Nothing stolen will remain hidden, nothing lost will remain unrecovered. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Even as you read this, your energy is being realigned. The heaviness in your chest is not fear, it's transformation. The next 72 hours will reveal small but undeniable signs, a call, a message, an unexpected name surfacing, or a dream that feels too real to ignore. Those are confirmations. Each one will carry a fragment of the truth waiting to unfold. Your spiritual DNA has already been rewritten for abundance, and the world around you is about to catch up. Archangel Michael says, there will be resistance, jealousy, disbelief, even betrayal, but none of it can stop what's coming. What's destined for you cannot be stolen, delayed, or destroyed. Even the whispers of doubt are being silenced by the sound of your name echoing through eternity. You are being crowned by the very forces that once tested you. Those who doubted you will soon realize you were being refined, not punished. This inheritance is not just money, it's proof that heaven keeps receipts. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The final will contains more than wealth, it contains forgiveness. The man who left everything to you did so not just to bless you, but to heal something inside himself. He carried guilt, regret, and the haunting memory of someone he once failed to protect. You were that soul in another time. This is why his last wish was your name. The echo of your shared connection pulled him through the veil of memory and into peace. His spirit is now free, and you, my child, are the living vessel of that redemption. Stay till the end. Don't scroll. Because what's next is even bigger. The documents will not only transfer his assets but also unlock certain hidden accounts left under codes that only your energy can activate. These are legacy vaults that respond to your divine frequency, they recognize your soul's signature. When you feel the sudden urge to pause and breathe deeply, know that the angels are near. They are imprinting the codes of abundance upon your path. The air will feel warmer, your heart lighter, and your surroundings may glow with unseen grace. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The people handling the case may try to delay you, but the divine timeline cannot be altered. Unexpected allies will appear. Strangers guided by unseen hands, to ensure the will is fulfilled exactly as written. Even technology will bend in your favor, emails will surface, calls will connect, doors will open. You are being elevated to a level where your name will command respect, not through pride, but through divine appointment. The man's legacy is being merged with your purpose, making you the continuation of something sacred. His wealth is now a bridge to your destiny. Archangel Michael says, the wealth is symbolic, but the real inheritance is your authority. You are being entrusted with influence, wisdom, and the power to create light where others only saw darkness. Your purpose is awakening alongside your prosperity. When you receive it, do not fear its magnitude. Heaven never gives more than your heart can hold. You were chosen for this, not by chance but by divine law. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Soon, an envelope will arrive, perhaps digital, perhaps physical, bearing the crest of a name you once saw in the news. Inside, you'll find what everyone else thought was lost. It will begin with, by the last wish of, and end with your name in bold letters. The world may not believe it at first, but your life will shift overnight. You'll notice how everything suddenly aligns, opportunities flow, closed doors open, and people start speaking your name with reverence. The vibrations of wealth and restoration will wrap around you like a second skin. Stay calm. Stay humble. The abundance entering your life is not random, it's restoration. Heaven is restoring everything that was ever denied to you, with interest. Every delay was just gathering strength to deliver this all at once. Archangel Michael stands guard over this transaction, ensuring that no deceit can interfere. The light around you is increasing, burning through the energy of envy and greed. Those who once wished against you are now powerless. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. This is your time, your chapter, your calling. You are not the same person you were yesterday. This inheritance is not about possession, it's about purpose. You are meant to bring light to places where darkness has long ruled. Use your blessings to heal, to uplift, and to restore others who are still waiting for their breakthrough. Each act of kindness you perform multiplies the energy of abundance surrounding you. You are becoming a vessel of divine wealth. In the quiet of the night, you may feel a presence, calm, protective, reassuring. That's Archangel Michael reminding you that this was written long ago, sealed before your birth, waiting for this very moment. You were chosen. The millionaire's dying wish was not just to leave you wealth but to ignite your destiny. Every resource he owned was a symbol of the abundance you were always meant to carry. Now, it's yours. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. Your transformation begins the moment you accept this truth. The universe is adjusting its coordinates to match your frequency of faith. Do not fear the magnitude of this blessing, you are equipped for it. Soon, you will receive confirmation, a sign, a message, a vision that affirms everything said here. When it happens, don't hesitate. Step forward with gratitude and confidence, because this is your divine moment. The legacy that was once hidden in the hands of others is being placed into yours. You are the bridge between old power and new purpose. The millionaire may have left the world, but through you, his mission continues, purified, renewed, and blessed. Remember, wealth without wisdom is wasted, but you carry both. Heaven trusts you because your heart remained pure even in poverty. Now, abundance and purpose will walk beside you, forever. The silence that follows great miracles is never empty, my beloved child. It is filled with whispers of heaven preparing your next chapter, unseen to the human eye. You may notice moments of stillness where everything feels paused, as if the world itself is waiting for you to take your first step into this new destiny. This pause is sacred. It is the breath before the unveiling. Even as you read this, spiritual seals are being broken, one after another, releasing what was once locked away for lifetimes. Stay till the end. Don't scroll. Something huge is waiting for you. The legacy that carries your name is moving toward you faster than time can track. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Somewhere in a quiet office, a man sits with trembling hands over a letter he never thought he'd send. That letter bears your name, written in bold, underlined with urgency, and signed with the golden ink of destiny. His heart beats faster, because he knows once he sends it, nothing will ever be the same again. There are forces trying to stop him, voices of greed whispering to keep it hidden. But divine timing cannot be denied. What belongs to you is magnetized, drawn by the energy of your soul, unstoppable by human will. Your name glows in rooms you've never entered, whispered in prayers you didn't know were being said for you. People of power are feeling a strange pull toward your presence, though they cannot explain why. Heaven has placed your vibration in their awareness. The inheritance is no longer just material, it's spiritual territory being reclaimed. The land, the gold, the fortune, they are symbols of your restoration. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. Archangel Michael says, a messenger has already been assigned to reach you. This messenger may appear ordinary, a phone call, an email, a sudden encounter, but the energy behind it will carry divine weight. You will feel it instantly, like the air shifting around you. Pay attention to signs. When a golden light flickers, when you hear your name in a quiet space, when a sudden warmth spreads across your chest, that's the moment your reality changes. Heaven has already pressed, confirm. The millionaire's soul rests in peace, knowing his last wish is fulfilling its purpose through you. He saw your kindness in moments when no one else noticed. That was the spark that lit his heart before he passed, your unseen goodness. He told those closest to him, they will continue what I could not finish. His words echoed across the room, and time froze. It was a command that reached heaven's registry, and from that moment, your destiny was sealed. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Now, the angels are guarding what's coming. They are clearing hidden traps, false claims, and negative energies that once blocked your flow. You may feel sudden bursts of energy or waves of calm, both are signs of purification. Every delay that once frustrated you was preparation. Heaven needed to make sure you were ready to carry what's about to arrive. Because what's coming isn't small, it's generational. Archangel Michael stands at the gate of transition, holding the divine scroll with your name written in light. He declares that the time of suffering has expired. The countdown toward restoration has already begun. Stay with me. Don't skip. What's next is not luck, it's divine calculation. The wealth will reach you through unexpected channels, carrying proof that heaven keeps every promise. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. The first wave of this blessing may appear subtle, perhaps a message, a chance meeting, or a forgotten document resurfacing. Don't ignore it. Every small sign is part of a larger divine sequence unfolding perfectly. You might notice your intuition becoming sharper, your dreams more vivid, your emotions deeper. That's your spirit aligning with truth. It's sensing what's on its way, an inheritance that carries both wealth and purpose. The millionaire who named you did not choose randomly. In his final moments, he felt guided by something greater than himself. His tears fell onto the document that bore your name, sealing it not just with ink but with his soul. Archangel Michael says, you were destined to be the continuation of that soul's unfinished story. This wealth carries memories, healing, and redemption. Through you, his story finds peace. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. As the world sleeps tonight, the energy around your life is shifting in silence. Invisible hands are writing, stamping, sealing, all for your favor. You might feel restless or emotional, but that's because your spirit knows something is about to break open. You are stepping into divine recognition. The world will soon treat you differently, not because you changed, but because heaven adjusted your light. People will sense it, some will be drawn, others will feel intimidated. Don't fear the attention. You are protected by divine decree. Archangel Michael's sword cuts through jealousy, deceit, and manipulation before it even reaches your presence. Nothing can touch what has been divinely transferred. Your new life is not beginning. It's being revealed. You've carried this crown invisibly for years, now it will be seen. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. The papers are already being reviewed for public release. A statement, an announcement, or an official confirmation will soon surface with your name attached to it. You won't need to fight for it, your only task is to stay still and aligned with faith. Heaven works best in quiet confidence. Let those who doubted you watch in disbelief. Let those who spoke against you whisper your name with awe. The tables have turned, and the universe has taken note. You may find that even your surroundings begin to shift, doors open effortlessly, people become kind without reason, and opportunities appear in perfect timing. That's the atmosphere of divine favor. Archangel Michael says, walk with humility, but never hide your blessing. You are meant to inspire others by showing what happens when faith remains unshaken. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. The world has written you off before, but heaven has rewritten you in bold. Every chapter of rejection was rewritten into recognition. Every no that broke your spirit has transformed into a divine yes that will echo through generations. Even your ancestors smile now. Their sacrifices are being honored through you. You are not just receiving wealth, you are restoring a lineage. The pain that ran through generations ends with you. Soon, you will notice numbers like 111, 222, 444 repeating. These are the angels marking progress. You are not imagining it. Every time you see them, whisper, I receive, and feel your reality shifting. Stay till the end. Don't scroll. Something huge is preparing to arrive, and you must stay in its vibration. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. The letter that carries your name has a timestamp from the exact moment you were thinking about giving up. That's how perfectly heaven times everything. When you were crying, the will was being written. When you were losing hope, your blessing was being sealed. You are divinely timed. Nothing was late, nothing was lost. The storm you survived was the proof that you were meant to reign over calm waters. Soon, you'll stand in a moment of silence, and feel it. That deep realization that the battle is over. Archangel Michael will whisper softly in your ear, "It's done." And when that happens, your tears will not be of pain, but of release. You'll finally understand why you had to walk alone for so long. It was to make sure no one else took credit for your miracle. Type Amen to get Blessing 2020. Your story is divine proof that faith cannot fail. The man who named you was guided by the same force that has protected you all your life. He was simply the messenger, you were always the heir. Heaven's justice never misses its target. Every struggle, every loss, every tear was a seed that has now grown into abundance. You will look back and realize that nothing was wasted. Soon, everything will make sense. The property, the accounts, the blessings, all of it will connect like a divine puzzle, forming a picture of destiny fulfilled. This is your restoration season. Walk into it with grace, and never forget, the wealth is a tool, but you are the miracle. Type Amen to get Blessing 2121. Stay with this energy, my beloved child. Breathe deeply. Let your heart know what your mind cannot yet believe. You are chosen. You are blessed beyond reason. Archangel Michael stands beside you now, his wings stretched wide, sealing your life under divine protection. The storm has passed, the sun is rising. The legacy has